glad to see you awake. You really scared us passing out like that.
Yukari-san.
Mitsuru-senpai asked me to come just in case, and I get caught up in something like this? Come on, seriously?
I'm sorry for worrying you. What's all this?
While I was fixing your body, I added some additional equipment. We found some strange things under the floor. There was no sign that you would wake up, so instead of waiting, we tried everything we could.
I see.
Still sucks though, getting bossed around by her like that.
That girl told us, if you want to protect Aigis, you should put that on her.
Hey, sounds like you've had a rough time. No worries here, though. She's on her best behavior now.
I guess she wasn't lying after all. Anyway, she can't cause any trouble now. We have our evokers this time.
Man, why do you gotta bust things up like that? It's my turn to clean the place today. How about you quit it with the silent treatment and say something?
Huh?
You serious? You were sleeping all this time?
Whoa!
You're looking pretty comfy there. Guess you don't think of us humans as much of a threat, huh?
It's just, I was tired after going into Orgia mode, so...
Did you cooperate with them in order to help me?
The reason I came here in the first place was to protect you. You don't need to restrain me. I won't attack anyone anymore.
Why this sudden change of heart? You can't expect us to trust you without an explanation.
Well, it's because I thought you wouldn't like me if I did.
Huh? Let's release her. I don't know if she can be trusted, but I believe she has no intention of attacking us any further. Besides, if she's really like me, then the restraints won't hold her anyway.
I am extremely confused.
Seriously?
I didn't bother to explain because I thought you wouldn't like me. What?
First, tell us who you are and your purpose in being here.
My name is Metis. As you can see, you and I are essentially sister units. In fact, you are the reason why I'm here. I've come to save you from this hopeless situation.
Hopeless situation? Did something happen while I was asleep? Speaking of which, how long was I asleep?
Since our battle ended, I'd say about a day and a half has passed. Yet today is still March 31st. Tomorrow and all the days after it will also be March 31st. At this rate, it will last forever. Didn't you feel it? The moment time looped?
Looped? Do you mean what we felt at midnight? Then, are you saying that the same day is repeating itself?
That's not all. We haven't been able to leave the dorm either. That makes 2 ways we're trapped here.
What? But how could that...
Both space and time are being distorted by the abyss of time beneath us.
The... abyss of time?
It's difficult to explain. It'd be easier to show you.
I'll lead the way. Please, follow me.
Hey! Who made you the boss?
What?
Turned off my stupid auto again.
This is the Abyss of Time. It's
Wait.
uncharted territory that I believe spreads underground, much like the roots of a tree.
If they're trapped in the dorm, weren't Akihiko and Yukari like outside of the dorm when time first looped? So they just like come here to help by the moment they enter? They couldn't exit anymore, or were they like pulled in some way, or how does that work? And also, why did you attack?
Something like this have appeared under the lounge.
At first, the Abyss of Time was just a small, self-contained space. But then one day, it started growing rapidly and eventually spread to your dorm.
It's clear just by looking at it that this place wasn't man-made. It might be the product of some dangerous power, just like Tartarus was.
Oh, sheesh. Haven't we had enough of that kind of stuff already?
I'm not sure words alone can fully convey what's happening, but the flow of time here is abnormal. That's why time is looping, and why you can't leave the dorm. The only solution is to find a way to somehow eradicate the Abyss of Time.
Eradicated? How are we supposed to do that?
I've already tried the simplest method that has the highest probability of success, eliminating all of you. The Abyss of Time is linked to this dorm, as if drawn to it, and for some reason, you are the only ones who can perceive the time loop. Clearly, there is a strong connection between all of you and what's happening.
So that's why you attacked? To eliminate us?
What the hell? We've never even heard of this place before.
If there is another way, it can only be found by entering the Abyss of Time. You'll have to discover the cause and strike at its source.
So you want us to investigate it under the assumption that we'll have to fight?
That's why I insisted on the extra equipment to protect Aigis.
Hold on. You're joking, right? Are you seriously telling us that we have to risk our lives again like we did with Tartarus?
Never mind that. How are we supposed to just believe whatever you say and jump into that freaky place blind?
Well, do you have a better plan? The basement of your dorm is an infinite abyss. Time is looping, and you can't reach the outside world.
If we can't leave the dorm, how will we eat? If we're stuck here long enough and we run out of food, are we going to starve to death?
If the current situation continues, things could get worse. This is your only option if you want to survive.
Naturally, we all want to survive, but you attacked us the minute you saw us. You must understand that we can't simply entrust our lives to you.
I'm not even buying your reason for being here. You say you want to protect Aigis, but what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? I'm doing this because I care about her. I mean, she's all I have.
About that, your story doesn't fit the facts. Aigis was the last of her series. No other units were produced after her. And on top of that, it bothers me that you talk like you've been in the Abyss of Time from the start. I thought this was supposed to be uncharted territory that was unconnected to the outside world until recently.
Well,
Aren't you supposed to be an anti-shadow weapon anyway? Attacking us humans to save Aigis doesn't make sense.
that's...
Well, we're waiting. Hope you've got a good answer. You better not be thinking you can get away with pulling a fast one on us again.
Enough about me! What good is knowing any of this anyway? Besides, haven't I already told you that there's no time to waste? Now follow me, or are you giving up so soon? Because if you are, you should have just let me kill you in the first place.
What did you just say?
You're right. We may have no choice but to enter this place. But if you continue to act this way, we'll have to go on without you.
Huh? Without me? You couldn't possibly. You need me! I know the most about the Abyss, and...
as if. What do you know about what we need?
We all risk our lives for each other. If you think so little of my friends, then you can't come with us.
No.
Might suck, but if that's how you're gonna be, then we'll just leave you here by yourself.
Myself?
Oh, not happy with that? If you'd rather be our enemy, then we can settle things right here.
We don't have to go that far. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me, Aigis. I'll listen to you from now on. I will. So please don't leave me.
Look, even if you change your tune now, it's not like we're gonna start trusting you.
Still, though, maybe it's true that all she really wants is to protect Aigis-san.
Well, Senpai, should we take her with us? Because if this is our only choice, I just want to hurry up and get it over with.
Okay, everyone, listen up. It seems that once again, we must engage in both exploration and battle. I've been thinking it over, and I believe Aigis should take command. If someone with the power to change personas is in charge, we can proceed the same way as before. And if you, as the leader, approve of it, then I have no objections to Metis accompanying us.
Mitsuru-san. If you want to protect me, you must fight to protect us all. Whatever happens, you can't hurt my friends. Can you promise me that?
Yes! I promise!
This better not come back to bite us in the ass.
Hey, Aigis, since Mitsuru-senpai just mentioned it, what's up with you suddenly having his power?
I honestly don't know. When I thought we might lose someone else, I got scared. And suddenly...
Metis, was it? Do you know anything about this?
I just met her. How would I know? Anyway, if you already know someone with that same power, why not just ask them?
If we're going to end up fighting again, we'd better make sure we're outfitted properly.
Well, as far as the school records are concerned, you and I are technically still Gekkokan students.
Yamagishi, could I ask you to retrieve the armbands from the command room?
Of course. Oh, and as for the things we found when the floor opened up, I put them in the command room. So I'll look into them once I have a chance. Maybe I can learn something.
All right, let's get back upstairs.
Aigis? I promise to listen to what you say, so could I call you my sister?
Go right ahead.
Thank you, sister.
Okay, I guess this one isn't voice acted here. Metis seems really pathetic and sad, huh? And I also would not really be trusting her all that much at this point. And the whole bit about like, oh, what would that information help you with anyway? Didn't I say that time's wasting? It's like, yeah, that information would be helpful to know whether or not we can properly trust you and to know, like, everything. Have the information out on the table so we have an idea of what's going on here and how we want to use that information. Like, I think it's relevant. Instead of just being like, who are you? What's your backstory? Wasn't I guess the last of her kind? And then her being like, what's the point in knowing that? Anyway, time is of the essence. Like, what? I would, like, if I was in charge, I would say you're not coming with us unless you're answering those questions. Abyss of Time, a strange and mysterious dimension that has suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Until we find the reason for its presence, we'll be unable to leave the dorm. Also, the whole, it was either take out you guys, that might work, or go find the source and eliminate it. Why didn't you just start doing the latter first? It really feels like a shoehorned in thing for a story excuse for Aigis to reach new power and unlock the power of the wild card and all that before stuff properly starts here. Is very much what it feels like to me thus far, but we'll see. We must begin looking into the depths at once.
Every time I get geared up, my brain gets into this mindset like, time to get her done. You know?
No, actually, I don't know. I'm just happy I get a match with my sister.
She got all pouty the moment we changed clothes. Who would have thought she just wanted an armband? This doesn't make you one of us, though.
Still, it's a good thing you've got one on. This way, I can get a detailed read on your vitals.
Alright, Orgia mode. When Metis's theurgy gauge is maxed, your theurgy Orgia mode can be used. Once Orgia mode is activated, Metis will automatically attack during her turn for 3 rounds unprompted. During Orgia mode, her attack and defense will increase significantly. Keep in mind that once Orgia mode ends, Metis will overheat, rendering her immobile for her next turn.
I had some extras prepared, but I didn't expect we would need them again. Well, is everyone ready to start exploring? Are we missing anything?
I don't think so, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Junpei here might not, but what about the rest of you?
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but something does feel off.
Agreed. Something's not sitting quite right.
Huh? I'm the only one hyped? Wait, hold up. I definitely feel something. I think maybe.
Yamagishi, have there been any changes to our readings?
Well, I don't know how to put this, but they're indicating that everyone's strength has weakened significantly, which may prove to be an impediment.
Ain't that, like, really bad for us? Is it because of that abyss of time thing?
I don't seem to be affected. Are you sure it's not simply because you're all weak?
Oh, we're weak, are we?
Save it for later, Akihiko. So if it's not because of the abyss, does it have something to do with us?
We did take a step back from fighting for a while, so that's probably the biggest factor. More importantly, your persona's output is currently unstable, so their abilities are partially limited right now.
Maybe we just forgot how to fight? Does muscle memory even go away? Not that it really matters. All we can do right now is work with what we've got.
Oh, easy for you to say, but I guess you're nervous too, aren't you?
Hey, I finally get to say things here. So we're basically like Pikachu at the beginning of a new region, huh? I'm uneasy. Is that voiced?
Right?
Nope.
I don't know. Seems like it'll be pretty rough.
You have nothing to worry about, sister. I'll be there for you.
You are so clingy.
Well, now that we've established the situation at hand, I'd like to set expectations a bit before we head out. I should operate on my own to find out whether or not there's more to those materials we found underground.
Flying solo.
Those
huh?
materials we
You
found
are the only
underground?
one who can identify that sort of thing, though.
What are the materials they found
I'll
underground?
regroup with everyone once I learn more. There's something else I want to look into as well, so it's more efficient for the team to progress without me there. Your objective is to see if the Abyss of Time connects to anywhere else besides the dorm. And since we don't know how much time this will take, it's imperative that we secure our supply routes.
Oh, in that case, kinda seems like a job for Koromaru, don't it? I mean, he's sharper than a human. With his sense of smell and all. Yeah? Your game, bud? I'm a little worried about us being weaker than usual, though. So, how about I come with you?
So a bunch of people are going to be occupied until I have a preset initial party of 4, right?
Iori, Koromaru, and I will go about our own tasks. Everyone else, follow Aigis' command and focus on exploring.
Okay, well, 5.
I'm counting on you, Aigis.
Leave it to me. It feels weird seeing her not speak now when saying things.
Results too.
so we can go into the basement whenever we want to go. Okay, yeah, I should probably go ahead and do that. Probably a very good idea there. But yeah, so she has no weaknesses, heavily focused towards physical charge and more. Okay. I don't have a whole bunch of funds in my wallet. I wonder how I even spend them here. Yeah, we're kind of reset to the beginning of stuff here again. Wait, what level are we anyway? 25 with everybody. So, just us two in the party right now, it says, huh? Nope, literally just us two. Now the UI has changed a bunch for Aigis here, it seems like. Config, okay. What do I like here? Yeah, all that. Maintain auto text. Yeah. Cursor position memory. Or the cursor's last position in battle. What's the cursor? Am I dumb? I genuinely don't know what the cursor is in battle. Because it's not like there's a cursor to go across the, I guess maybe it's within, like, the item menu. I was about to say across, like, the different things you can do. It's not a cursor. It's you press the different face buttons for the different things. I assume it's just, like, item that you left off on, then. Like, skill menu, you think. Like, if I pull up a persona. I think the thing that would make the most sense is probably items. Remember previously selected tactics in battle? Wait, can I not manually control everyone? Is it back to, like, P3 format? Persona memory. Remember previously selected persona in battle? That's the one that I want off, right? So not the one that I was just using in battle, but I want to stay selected on, like, the one that I have selected in the menu before going to battle. So I think that needs to be off. I don't know what this stuff. Rest are fine. Okay. Oh, change battle BGM. What's default? Oh, X is play stop, but I can't. I don't know what the default is. Like, I kind of want to hear it just to know what I'm dealing with, but like. What the heck? So I guess I need to hear it for the first time. The heck? T Komine remix at first. P4D edit version. A bunch of remixes from whoever the heck these people are. Pretty sure that's from Persona 4 Arena. Because I remember what my first content creator friend was. I learned about that theme from his stream way before I'd ever played a Persona game. Revelations of Mitsuo. This is like a chiptune remix of the whatever the heck villain theme from Persona 5. Blooming villain, right? This is Persona 4? Are you sure? Oh, yeah, that's Persona 4 now. That's the, I'll face myself. That's what that is. Why, it's like chiptune here. Heard that from Smash Bros. So, these are like other themes of Persona 3, and then maybe these are like Persona 4 symbols, and then there's Blooming Villain. Are these the only two Persona 5 ones? Is that the symbol for Persona 5? Yeah, so that's like basically what that was there. Okay. Yeah, one of the battle themes there. Blooming Villain's pretty good. Default set. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so I'll play a little bit with default, and then I'll randomize it just so that, like, we got some variety as I play. Change boss battle BGM. Is that just across the same... It's just across the same mix there. Change dungeon BGM. Oops. No. What the heck am I doing? Dungeon BGM. I think I hit A for save changes. Oh, this is different. Main themes for the answer are really good though. Yeah, and I do want to listen to them. First and foremost. Persona Reload. Are these symbols for other Persona games? This is Persona 1 through 5. Okay, so maybe this is 1 and this is 2. Something. Okay, yeah, there is a lot more stuff with Persona 5. Okay. So if I set it to random, will it change like every floor or something? I'll play around with like the normal themes first, but like... Ooh, that's pretty cool. Pretty calming. Water break. So you can favorite ones. And then bring it down to like your favorites. Oh, set to just your... What does that mean? Set favorited. Will it be randomized across the favorites? What does that mean? If I favorite a bunch and then I select favorited. Is that how it works? I can only assume so. Whoops, wrong. Gosh dang it. But yeah, I think the Velvet Room BGM stuff is in all the sections, possibly. Yeah, if this is here again. Yeah, we're back to Persona 3 grind. We're starting a new adventure because DLC. Yeah, so that. And stuff here. So, at the end of the main game, the main character, he kind of sacrificed himself so that the other characters could live on. And now we're stuck like a few weeks later in game time. And, it is now endlessly March 31st, and we need to go to... What the heck was it called again? The place with time and stuff. And then, like, find the source of it and stop time from looping and escape it and stuff. And there's also, like, a crazy simp for Aigis here that's joined us now after trying to kill everyone, but that's neither here nor there. And that's what's going on here. Abyss of Time, that's what it is. No Persona 4 yet. Won't be for a hot second there. Yeah, these themes I definitely recognize. Definitely quite familiar with them. I really quite like Gentle Madman as a theme. Didn't even let Heaven start. I just heard the beginning and I was like, eh. Does it like really pick up? Yes. Best Persona 4 dungeon. Okay. That sounds pretty chill. Anyway, Kichijoji 199X. Yeah, we'll be active, but just chatting with people on Discord right now, so we're gonna lurk and chill here. Okie doke, enjoy the lurk there, Delta thingy. Yeah, I really like Gentle Madman. I've used it in a few of my video essays. Yeah. And then, yeah, if I change that, I can't change it back and all that. Yeah, that. I don't think I need to change any of these. Yeah, there's my headphones and stuff. Dungeon MP4, not good. Graphic settings. Yeah, this is 125%. What does that do? I don't even see the graphical difference looking at, like, Aigis there. I don't know what this does. Yeah, I like 60. I didn't change anything. Yeah, that's all good. I don't know why this counts as monitor too when this is like my primary monitor. Yeah, and I don't think I need to do anything here. Okay, so I think I'm good. There we go. Wow, almost already an hour in. Time sure flies when you're having fun, huh? Doesn't seem as though this problem will simply resolve itself. We may have to fight. Don't worry. Whatever the cause may be, we'll overcome it. We already saved the world once after all. And this is gonna, like, forever be there during, like, this entire playthrough. That's annoying. That said, I'll be investigating on my own for some time. I'll leave the rest to you, Aigis. But yeah, they randomly generate every time you change floor, but it has a consistent theme. So every single time you're on a floor, it's different then. I feel like it's not just my persona abilities that were affected. Can't handle my weapon as well as I used to either. Because battling is kind of like studying. You have to keep at it if you want to maintain a certain level of aptitude. But yeah, it's like Persona 4, but it's each a different Tartarus.
Not good.
Slacking off on training can impact both boxing and actual battles. It's too bad I've fallen out of practice. I'll have to work hard to get back to where I was before. Also, when we were coming out here and like preparing and stuff like that, and he made that comment about like, we still technically count as like Gekkokan students, you and I, to be true. I don't understand like what the hell he was talking about. Like, what did that have to do with getting ready? Wow, I'm really getting fat shamed here. Are you kidding me? Like, what? That felt like that was a sentence that just came out of a completely different conversation. It was inserted there. Yeah, I can go up and down every floor. It changes every time, huh? So that abyss of time down there is what caused all this, huh? Guess we'll have to go in and try to figure this out. Sounds like no one really has a clue what's really in there. But that's all the more reason to check it out.
Hi.
I guess there's something I wanted to ask you. Is it possible that you can no longer activate Orgia mode? I guess not. I think all the P4 dungeons combined are overall less than Tartarus, huh? I thought something was off when I was backing you up in combat. As for what's causing it, well, it doesn't look like you're malfunctioning, but how should I put it? It's almost as if you forgot how to activate it. Sorry if that sounds a bit silly. I guess because now I'm the wild card, and now I'm gonna get all the other theurgies and stuff, and Orgia mode goes to the other bish who's simping over me. Can't understand what Koromaru-san is trying to say as well as I did before. Seems as though he wishes to head inside the abyss and explore, I think.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Can't worry about what could happen in there, but Koromaru and I will check things out. They find supplies to us. You just concentrate on exploring, Ai-chan. I mean, finding supplies, like finding supplies in the abyss of time? Like, what is it exactly that you're doing? Do you need me to explain anything? Tell me about the abyss of time. I believe the abyss has spread beneath us, like the roots of a tree. Basically, it branches out in various directions, going deeper and deeper down. And the area right below us is the desert of doors. Each door there seems to lead to a different place. We should be able to use them to traverse to other areas. Okay. But yeah, I think them being students still is a joke about them being allowed to still be in C's. Oh,
Excuse me.
maybe that then. But God, Metis is stupid good. Well, time to not use her at all. Tell me about your abilities.
So you see.
The weapon I wield is different from yours. It's a heavy melee weapon with some range. My persona's name is Psyche. Unlike you, I can only summon one persona, but I don't lack for sheer strength and determination. Also, everyone's just assumed that I can summon multiple personas, even though I've only had like the one of Orpheus, unless they assume Orpheus plus Aigis' previous thing or Rob. Like, Aigis now knows she can do multiple personas because Igor told her about that, but did she tell the others about that? This time, no.
It's for my sister.
You're Shinji's hammer. No need to worry, I'll be at your side every step of the way. Well then, welcome back, Shinji. Alright, well, down I go to the Abyss of Time. Ready to start exploring? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I'll let the others know.